My name is Lina Erpenstein, and today we're going to talk about the Nano. I've started riding the Nano in 2018, and since then the board has developed quite a bit. We have a quite compact design, which means the board is really short, which makes it possible to fit in smaller size waves. We have a quite big surface under the back foot, which allows you to plane a bit better and also to throw out the tail in top turns, like where you lose the back foot a bit and lose the fins. The surface you have here will also allow you to launch into airs, which is because it gives you that extra kick that you will need. For the 2022 model, we've adjusted the rocker line on the bigger sizes from 87 and upwards, which allows you to plane a bit earlier in less powerful conditions. Also, on all sizes, we've now decided to do it as a full quad setup, because until now we've always had 5 fin boxes, and in testing we just all realized that the Nano works better as a quad, and I personally have always been selling it as a quad model. And now, since the 2022 model, we've taken out the middle fin box, which I feel makes the board super alive, because you don't feel that drag of the box anymore, and gives you a lot more speed in all the turns. So the fin boxes on the Nano are quite close together. As you can see, I have like 2 fingers between the fins usually. This is probably the position that I mostly sell. On smaller size boards, I would go on 9 front fins and 13 back fins. As a standard, the Nano comes with 10 cm side fins up until the 87, and then 11 cm side fins on the 92 and the 102. On onshore conditions, I really like sailing the 9 front fins also on bigger boards. And generally, if I go to bigger size gear, also bigger size sails, I would go with 10 side fins and 14 back fins. On side-off conditions, I would start putting the back fins a bit further to the back, just to allow a bit more distance between the fins and have a bit more stable bottom turns. In onshore conditions, I like to have the fins quite close together, because it allows you to do a really tight bottom turn and also engage on the top turn, because you have quite a lot of support of the rails in the top turn. You don't need as much support of the fins, because ideally you want to be doing the top turn on your rail anyway, which is really cool, because like this you can have quite a few distance, like have the fins quite close together and make tight turns. So I've personally tried out a few different base plate positions, and one position that always works for me is to have it right over here, with the base plate finishing with the mast track. And I think that position is the one that for me works best as a balance between tight bottom turns and early planing. Something that I would recommend for everyone is try out the middle position, try out the very back position, and try out the very front position, just to see the differences, and then try to find your sweet spot.